What's up, adventure travelers? We are on the Spree River in Berlin. If you look hard in the background, there's the Berlin TV building, which is the ball on the spear. It's been raining pretty hard today, but there's a bit of a break in the weather, so we're out and about for a walk. Okay, the bridge on the other side of the road looks antique or classical or something like that. And there you go, there's the metro on top. There's some boats going up and down the Spree, tourist boats and leisure boats. Okay, we are here at the East Side Gallery, which is a 1.3 kilometre stretch of the Berlin Wall. It's been preserved as a gallery of murals, so let's go for a walk and check out some of the artwork. Now, don't expect me to explain any of this artwork, because art's not my forte, but I thought it'd be interesting just to go for a look and capture some of it for you. Alrighty, here we've got the blue Star of David, the Jewish star on the German flag. Don't know what the blue stripes are all about. I think this might be the author down below in the corner. There you go, there's old Mikhail Gorbachev. He was the last leader of the Soviet Union. It's going to take me a long time to get through all 1.3 kilometres of the wall. Obviously I'll edit it out just for the interesting bits, but it's all pretty interesting so far. There's that gas masks of some description. There's a nuclear little symbol there, probably an anti-nuclear mural of sorts. Here we've got some ghostly looking figures in masks, probably another anti-nuclear mural. Nothing too interesting on the other side of the street, just ordinary looking office buildings. And back to the Berlin Wall. Some guy practicing his scales. Would be nice if he learned an actual tune, but you got to start somewhere. Here's a very famous mural of two leaders. I think that's Khrushchev and Brezhnev, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people are standing around taking photos, videos, and here we are, Picasso's White Dove of Peace from the Polish city, which was Wrocław. And in behind the wall, we have the Spree River. And there's the bridge in behind that we just came from. Nice enough little waterway, looks fairly clean. And that white wall there is the back of the Berlin Wall. It's a bit of a gap, and it continues over there. Probably about, I don't know, 10 feet, 12 feet tall. Doesn't look like it would be too hard to scale, but I dare say that there would have been some communist soldiers waiting to pick you off if you had have attempted to jump over it back in the day. Alright, I won't keep banging on too long because the wall just keeps going and going, but it's pretty cool, it's pretty colourful. If you're into art, it's definitely worth a look. But wait, there's more. Thought this was worth a look as well. Dawn of Peace. Picasso's White Dove again. And here we have The Wall by Pink Floyd. Here's some Picasso-esque artwork on the wall. Don't mind a bit of Picasso. He's a bit out there, but Very cool. Now these are the DJ on the decks. I think I'm just about at the end of it. American flag. Very interesting. So I think what this says here is that 136 people tried to escape or were killed trying to escape over the 28 years that the wall was up. And then we have some more weird faces. Well, I think we're coming up to the end of it. Hope you enjoyed that little tour of the East Side Gallery, the Berlin Wall. Definitely a must-see when you're in Berlin. Alrighty, we are now in the centre of town in Alexanderplatz, and it's a bit of a square with buskers and musicians and all sorts. Berlin seems pretty random, pretty messy kind of place. Everyone everywhere doing everything, but it's got a pretty cool vibe about it as well. Bit of a backpackery, liberal kind of vibe.
Way back to where you want to belong. Get back to where you want to belong.
See what I mean? It's a little bit like Europe's version or Germany's version of New York City. It's all pretty hodgepodge, but pretty vibrant at the same time. Loads of cycling paths as well, like that one there. So don't get run over by the cyclists. You've got the flash mall-like buildings, and then in amongst all the new buildings, you've got the old classical churches or whatever they are. But here's the main event, and it's the Berlin TV building. Here it is. I need to get a bit further away to get a better shot of it. And here's that building I showed you before. That is City Hall Berlin, otherwise known as Red City Hall, obviously because of the colour of the brick. Beautiful looking structure there. No idea when it was built. And in behind we have a water feature, and I think it's a beautiful old church. Let's go have a look. There we go. There's the fountain with the church in behind it. And what have we got next door? Wow. Here's the Berlin TV building. The old ball and a needle. And back to the City Hall. All in a stone's throw of each other. So just walking through the streets of Berlin, and yeah, moved away from the backpacker area now. I'm on the I might be on the west side of Berlin. Seems to be a little bit nicer. A few more classical buildings around. Not sure what that place over the road is. Alrighty, in behind is the museum island. It's got 5 famous museums on it, and the piece de resistance is the Berlin Cathedral. Bit of work going on there. Not sure if you can see the scaffolding, but it's getting late in the evening, so I will head to a museum island tomorrow. In the meantime, we'll just go for a walk around the place, check it out. Very nice. The sun's going down. People, bicycles, all sorts everywhere. You got to be on your game. You don't want to get run over. Beautiful view down the river there. There's the cathedral. Got some Roman columns greeting us on the island. Wow, very impressive. Here's a museum. I think this might be the one that's closed. Alrighty, that bridge in the background is where we were before. And as you can see, there's a cathedral. We're now standing on another bridge. There's the old Berlin TV building. And here's the river. And some flash building. So I don't know exactly where I am or where I'm going, but the sun's going down. So I should try and make my way back to the hostel soon. I think I need to walk towards the needle and not away from it, so that's where I'm heading. It's quite a handy navigation point actually.